What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another deck profile here on TCGU University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today I'm going to be showing you the Mad Pierrot deck that we played for this week's Campus Championship. Let's jump into it. All right, so Mad Pierrot. This character is one of the original killers from the meta change. Like I said at the top, or maybe I did. This is actually a budget list. You can see by the title description, at least. This deck is a budget deck, which means the entire deck can be played and purchased for $50 or less, which you will see on the screen. What does this Mad Pierrot deck want to do? Very simple, very simple. This Mad Pierrot deck wants to stack the other Mad Pierrot decks. James Steve has made this deck, and he absolutely loves this mechanic about Mad Pierrot of taking into giving your whatever attacks that you play the unblockable ability, so that you just mollywop them. You can use the abilities to discard the top 4 cards of the deck for +2 speed, and if the attack speed is 6 or greater, it also gets -2 damage. And so you can give your opponent's attack speed and then minus the damage. Being a 7-hand size 20 vitality character, we just stretch that vitality out as far as we can. But honestly, giving all of our attacks +2 speed is also very, very good. Okay, so the way that we're going to be playing this deck is I want to find my 4 characters, right? And so one of the best tools that Mad Pierrot has is one of his own attacks, Tung Poo's Assault, which says add a character card from a discard pile up to your hand. This deck gets multiple 1. Pretty good. And then all your character cards get -2 difficulty for the rest of the turn, turning them into 3 difficulty attacks. The fact that this is a reversal is also amazing. Be able to, on my opponent's turn, block, play an attack, and then find another 0 mid-block is really, really good. Super, super strong. Up next, we are playing 4 Iron Knuckle. This card is fantastic in Stacker Pierrot because it gets extra speed and damage for each attack, or each character in my staging area. So with the more Mad Pierrots that we have, if we have them all stacked, this thing's going to be an 8 high for 8 that then becomes unblockable. Just string a couple of these, everybody's dead. Another big kill card that we have is for Kurobushi Kick. We are jamming through our deck because of us discarding so many cards on our turn and their turn, and so the idea of cycling and removing cards from the game is totally fair. It's an easy thing that can happen. So Kurobushi Kick, giving the extra +2 speed and then giving X amount of damage, just might be the thing that closes out the game very quickly. Next, we're playing 4 Bowflame. Bowflame is just a card lube. Discard the top 4 cards, draw a card, +1 to your check, another +2 speed, so it's a 4 high for 4. Cards just all around decent. Up next, one of my other huge kill cards is we're playing Lilitu's Ingress. I think this card makes Mad Pierrot relevant in the current meta. You take in, with Mad Pierrot, give it +2 speed. With Lily's Ingress, you give it on average +2 speed, and then with its ability you discard momentum, and then it gets damage equal to the difference between its speed and its current speed. And so you gave it +2, so now it's a 7 mid, and you give it another 4 damage, so it's a 7 mid for 9, also playable as the reversal. Card's crazy. Up next, we've got 4 Allurophobia. This is the OG killer. It gets 2 damage for each character card in your staging area. You can remove a card, any card that you want from your staging area, in order to double its attacks. If you get stacked and you see an Allurophobia, you win the game right there on the spot. And so with the speed off of Mad Pierrot plus the damage off of the stacked characters, this card is just an absolute massive bomb. On our foundations, our aggressive foundations are Soul of the Sword. We discard the top 3 instead of 4 with Mad Pierrot's +2 speed, but we discard top 3 for +1. It just makes everything just a little bit bigger, a little bit heftier. We're playing 4 A Worthy Vessel. I'll pay a little bit of vitality to give the attack +2 or -2 damage. And then the more important part, honestly, is flip remove, so that our Kurobushi Kicks are a little bit scarier as we play the game. We're playing 4 Second Saintly Beast. Here's more discarding the top cards of our deck for even more speed. So now I can discard 7 cards for +4 speed on all of my attacks. And that just means that my opponent's not going to be blocking anything. This is only playable once per turn, so I guess it's not on all of our attacks, but the attacks that matter, you know? On to some flow cards, we've got 4 Iron Grit. This card says that after I check a 6, i.e. a character card, I just get to add it up to my hand. The sooner that I can find my other 3 Mad Pierrots, the quicker that I'm going to end the game with this unblockable condition. We're playing 4 Folktale Storyteller. This card is just extra gas. I'm trading a resource from my hand into a resource in my staging area. So I will play the Folktale Storyteller and then build it down into my staging area as I continue my attack turn. Really good versus the breaker keyword. My next flow card is Not Over Till You Die. First form commit. If there's at least 2 attacks you remove from game pile, you get to draw a card. Or if you have some way to just draw a card off the top of your deck, you can just stack an attack and then draw an Alluraphobia. Card's very, very solid. Up next, we've got 4 Explosive Acrobatics. The main reason this card is in here is to trigger off, where is it? The Kurobushi Kick, but it also just is an extra minus speed. Remove any card you want from a discard pile. This attack gets a -1 speed. Like, being able to just remove 3 bad foundations from a discard pile for -3 speed on every card that they play is very good. It's a very good defensive tool. And then my last card is for Wishing Ward as a bit of disruption. Momentum is a very strong ability in this game. One of our best cards has powerful in it. And so keeping my opponent off of momentum as well as discarding the top 3 cards of my deck is very, very strong. And so being able to just stop their momentum in its tracks, it's a good trade-off. And there you have it. There is the Mad Pierrot deck that we played for this week's Campus Championship. If you like that and you want to see more of this Mad Pro deck, make sure you check out all the matches that he played over on a playlist on the YouTube channel, as well as catch us live on Twitch, twitch.tv/TCGU University, every Tuesday as we play our 8-man single elimination Campus Championships. And the best way to support us is by going out to patreon.com/TCGU University. Even $1 just does so much. Thank you guys all for supporting us if you have already. And you get so much extra content out on Patreon. It's definitely worth it. So, from all of us here at TCGU, thank you much for watching and stay learned.